And in the wake of the Charlottesville tragedy, social activists and attorneys are taking a closer look at a bill making its way through the North Carolina legislature.
It's House Bill 330. It would shield drivers from civil penalties if they hit a protester. Some are calling the bill dangerous. 7 News reporter Dave Jordan live in downtown Greenville with that story. Dave.
Well, Gordon, this bill passed through one chamber of the North Carolina State House back in April, but in the wake of what happened in Virginia over the weekend, activists in the upstate are voicing their concerns tonight.
It's always been frightening to me, that someone would plow through us as we're protesting.
Tracy Fant's fear was realized over the weekend as she saw this car slam into a crowd of protesters in Charlottesville, Virginia. One woman was killed, her friend seriously injured. This picture capturing the moment of impact. The group was protesting white supremacists. The driver now facing numerous charges, including second-degree murder.
I see it all the time. We're having a peaceful protest on the sidewalk. There's always somebody coming. Just run them over.
And now there's a concern a North Carolina bill could embolden some drivers to do exactly that. House Bill 330 would protect drivers from being sued if they hit a protester. It was drafted by a Republican lawmaker in the wake of the protests over the Keith Scott police shooting in North Carolina last year.
This particular legislation seems to say to a driver that if you see protesters, then I will give you the ability to go and drive your car in there, and we'll give you a blanket immunity.
Supporters of the bill say the intent is to dissuade people from blocking traffic during protests and to protect drivers who accidentally come in contact with protesters. But Seneca attorney Delane Roseman describes this bill as dangerous.
We don't know who is reading that law and thinking that gives me to use my vehicle as a weapon.
Fant says she will reach out to lawmakers to ensure this type of legislation isn't introduced in Columbia.
A lot of these bills and laws take place because we aren't paying attention. And, it shows that we need to pay attention to what's going on, not only here in South Carolina, but, on a national level. Now, before the bill is passed, it will likely go through some revisions to the language, but even if it doesn't, it has a strong chance of becoming law because Republicans who drafted it control both houses of the North Carolina State House, and they could even overturn a governor's veto with a two-thirds majority. Live in downtown Greenville, Dave Jordan, 7 News.
Dave, before we let you go, this obviously North Carolina, you addressed this a little bit, but is anybody talking about doing something like this in South Carolina?
And that's what I asked the attorney, Gordon, too. He hasn't heard anything. I checked with some lawmakers. They haven't heard anything to this extent either. They do remind me, however, and we talked a little bit about this at 5, that there are criminal penalties for people who deliberately use their vehicles as weapons. So even if something comes here and on the off chance that it passes as law, the criminals' penalties will still stand, and those drivers will face serious charges if they decide they want to do that.
All right, crime is a crime, right, Dave? All right, thank you.